Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. It's the Chicago Bulls and the Miami Heat. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got Pippen. Grant is out there with Cartwright. Then it's B.J. Armstrong, and it's Jordan in at the 2. Now here is Haslem. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Haslem's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Heat. Passes to Armstrong. Grant against Haslem. Fades back. The fadeaway jumper nailed by Michael Jordan.
And as much as he's done to increase the range on his jump shot, this is where Jordan's bread is buttered, that mid-range game.
There's the pass to Haslem. Now here's Williams. Pass to Wade. Over Jordan. Misses off the right iron.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
Here's Armstrong. Can't hit from 12. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Here's Shaq. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
Lobs it up for Jordan. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Wade driving in. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
Shot from 12. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Wade has always been a gifted mid-range scorer. I mean, his jumper, extremely consistent.
It's Pippen on the wing. Guarded by Walker. Cartwright with it. It's hauled in by Dwayne Wade. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Here's Pippen. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
To the inside. Here's Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, he's got some pep in his step tonight. I wonder what he had to eat last night. I mean, very solid first quarter for him at the offensive end.
Outside, Walker. Back to Williams. Pass to Walker. Fires the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
outside Pippen, and it's Grant in the corner. Jordan inside. Wade is covering. Jordan can't get it to go. The Heat leading by 7. Wade on the wing, guarded by Jordan. Passes it to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside, Walker shoots over Pippen. Offensive rebound, Haslem. And the jam by Udonis Haslem.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. You gotta love it.
And here's Miami. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Inside. And there's Shaq. That's good on the assist from Williams.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Wade against Jordan. Shoots off the step back. And again, Chicago. No good. The Heat leading by 11. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Pippen. And the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
Now here's Jordan. And it's Haslem with the rebound.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
And Wade slams it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Grant finds Jordan. Here's Cartwright. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Haslem, the pass to Williams. A 3-ball. He can't get it to go. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Armstrong dishes to Grant. The pass to Cartwright. Back to Grant. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Miami. To the paint, here's O'Neal.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And he knocks down the first one. O'Neal hits them both. Here's Pippen. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
13 feet away. And it's Haslem with the rebound. Haslem's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Wade in the corner. Chicago grabs the miss.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
He had a nice open look right there. Jordan's got 7 points in the game.
And wasn't really a long-distance shooter in college. Jordan really worked on his range ever since being drafted.
Now, here's Wade. He's got 6, and yes, it's good.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Grant outside. Jordan against Wade. Jordan with the bucket. 9 points in the game so far.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Walker the pass to O'Neal. Back to Walker. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Heat lead by 15.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Boy, for a guy 6'8" to move like that, Pippen, so impressive. Williams scanning the floor. Driving the lane, and he banks in the layup.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 9. Stolen by Wade. Here's Williams. The rebound by Pippen.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
A different look for Miami. Morning's checked in for Shaq. Posey comes in for Udonis Haslem. And it's Payton in for Williams. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Kings checked in for Cartwright. Williams comes in for Grant. McRae's checked in for Michael Jordan. And it's Paxson in for Armstrong. So at Chicago now, Alonzo Mourning unable to get his shot to go. Now Paxson. Pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. Here's Paxson. And the 3 off target. Miami leading by 13. Here's Wade. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now here's Pippen. Posey covering. Right side, Pippen. Here's Williams. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And that one falls for Williams. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Wade. He's got 10. Driving to the basket. And it's Wade with the jam.
See how aggressive Wade is when he's penetrating? He's incredible at dunking it down off the drive.
Outside Pippen. Williams trying to break free. Pippen misses. The Heat leading by 15. To the middle. Here's Wade. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Wade is a strong 2 guard. I mean, he's exceptional at fighting through whatever the D throws out.
Outside Pippen. On the wing, Williams. Shot clock at 6. King the pass to McRae. Here's Pippen. And again, Chicago. No good. Williams against Walker. Pass to Payton. Here's Posey. Wade outside. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Pippen. Passes it to King. Paxson kicks to Pippen. Going inside. And there's the pass to Paxson. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pippen can't hit. The Heat leading by 17. Here's Posey. Count that bucket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Pippen. King, that's good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Wade against Pippen. And here's Wade. And he makes that one. Wade's got 16 points.
Wade is a tremendous scorer. He's a superb player who knows how to get it going.
Dwayne Wade, he's been the guy making things happen for Miami. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
Bulls trail by 19. On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Williams is out there with McRae. That's John Paxson. Then there's Pippen. And it's King at the 5 roaming the paint. Williams trying to break free. King, that's good. King's got his second basket of the game.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Pass to Posey. Payton with the ball. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Now, here's Wade. Outside, Walker. Payton passes to Wade. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. And that's now 18 points for Wade.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Pass to McRae. He kicks it to Pippen. Pass to King. 5 to shoot. Shoots. And the shot is long.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Posey passes to Wade. It's hauled in by the Bulls. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Wade against Paxson. He dishes it to Williams. Outside Pippen. Hands it from downtown. Pippen's got 7.
He's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
Here's Payton. Makes it off the glass. And the Heat lead by 18.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The pass to Paxson. To the left wing for three. And the Bulls another three.
And that smooth, fluid, just all in one motion jump shot there. Paxson seems to get the best rhythm on it when someone's setting him up.
Now here's Wade. He's got 18. A beautiful reverse layup. Wade's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Williams looking over the floor. Pippen against Mourning. Floats one up. Here's King. Rebound by the Heat. Mourning's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. D-Wade really playing well in this one.
Oh, yeah, no question what they'll be talking about in this timeout. They need to figure out some way to slow him down.
Different look for Miami. Shaq is checked in for Mourning. Haslam comes in for Walker. And it's Williams in for Dwayne Wade. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Purdue, he's checked in for King. Grant comes in for Williams. Jordan, he's checked in for McCray. And Armstrong subbed in for Paxson.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Bulls trail by 19. It's Jordan on the wing. Back to Pippen, and Pippen slams it in.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Now here's Payton. Outside Williams. Here's Haslam. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 4 assists in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Jordan with it. Posey covering. Now here's Jordan. He's got 9. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Here's Posey, guarded by Jordan. Payton with the ball. Outside Williams. Down low, O'Neal. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Shaq's got 8 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Grant outside. Pass to Purdue. And it's Jordan atop the key. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Haslam with the rebound. Haslam's got his 6th rebound on the night. Williams in the post. He's covered by Armstrong. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Bulls trail by 21. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Pippen with the jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Payton. And Haslam kicks to Posey. Outside Williams. Pass to Payton. 6 to shoot. And here's Shaq. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Chicago. 19-point game. Passes it to Pippen. Here's Grant. Miami grabs the miss. Haslam's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Payton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Payton, a super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition.
The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots. Pass on the first.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. Bulls trail by 21. Outside Jordan. But Trey. That one misses. And Miami the other way now.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Williams passes to Haslam. Trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. The jump hook. It's all in by the Bulls. Outside Jordan to the inside. Armstrong. Here's Purdue. That's good by the big man out of Vanderbilt, Will Purdue.
Toughness and energy on the boards, and an easy putback to show forward.
Here's Haslam. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Haslam's got 8 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Here's Williams after the Bulls pick up 2. Here's O'Neal. Will Purdue grabs the miss.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
And the dunk by Jordan.
And we've seen it. He can do this all game. Jordan with a great burst there to get the finish.
Here's Posey, guarded by Pippen. Here's Shaq. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Pippen, the pass to Grant. And here is Jordan. Posey covering from 12 feet out. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 15 points for Michael Jordan.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
The pass to Williams. The feed to O'Neal. Out to Payton. Shoots the 3. And the Heat, another 3.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Grant outside. Jordan inside. Posey covering. That doesn't go either for Jordan. The Heat leading by 20. Posey passes to Haslam. Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, It is a foregone conclusion.
Pippen, the pass to Jordan. Armstrong with it. He's guarded by Williams. Armstrong kicks to Pippen. Clock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. It's blocked by Shaq.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Pippen with the steal. To the paint. And the dunk by Grant.
And, you know, that level of physicality that Grant brings inside is awesome to watch. He does a great job with finishing with that power above the rim.
Now here's Williams. Takes it inside. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field. Williams against Armstrong. Kicks to Grant. Pass to Purdue. Jordan up top. Pass to Armstrong. 4 on the clock. It's blocked by Shaq. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Heat making the switch here. Morning's checked in. The Bulls also changing it up. Cartwright comes in for Purdue. And McRae subbed in for Pippen. Miami leading by 22. Outside Williams. Pass to Posey. The dish now to Morning. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And some changes here for the Heat. Walker comes in for Udonis Haslem. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Gary Payton. The Bulls also changing it up. Williams comes in for Horace Grant. And it's Paxson in for Armstrong. Here's Jordan. They get it again. Scott Williams, another North Carolina Tar Heel player with the bucket.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Williams from outside. That falls. Nicely that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 3 assists in the game. Williams against Paxson. To the middle. Here's Jordan. That one drops for him. Jordan's got 17 now.
Well, he doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
And so it's the Miami Heat riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Dwayne Wade wasted no time getting hot. He had 20 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. Kenny, let's get your take on Miami.
Man, this was a brawl inside. Shaq, I know you like this. But then guys were sacrificing their bodies, making plays through contests, just wearing the hard hat. That's how this game's gotten out of hand so far.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
And one of the main reasons they're down right now is because of their rebounding problems. They're getting outworked, outclassed, not bringing the intensity, not willing to get their hands dirty. They're playing like wimps.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Dwayne Wade really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Heat, D-Wade out there with Williams. Then there's Haslam. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Walker in at the small forward. Wade gets the bucket.
Now look, I like seeing Wade get loose inside. He's effective at converting deep in the post.
Pippen against Walker. Pippen can't hit. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Miami. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it and help defense or on the ball.
Armstrong against Williams. Now the pass to Jordan. Now Cartwright. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Shaq. The Bulls have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. And here's Miami. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Wade outside. Over Jordan. Another miss by Wade. Wade against Jordan. Inside. Now here's Pippen. D right on him. Back to Jordan. From the free throw line, Michael Jordan soaring to the hoop.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
Now here's Wade. 24 points for him. Back to Williams. He kicks to Wade. Shot clock at 5. Looks for Walker. Gets it to him. Misses from short range. Now the Bulls with it. Here's Jordan. Cartwright using his tremendous length to grab the board.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Williams. Williams has got his 7th assist in the game. Here's Jordan. 19 points in the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Grant the pass to Pippen, and Pippen slams it in.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Passed away. To the paint. Here's Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
Wade is so clever in the pick and roll. Incredible at cutting the ball through the defense.
Walker against Pippen. With the floater. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 8 rebounds in this game. Puts it up from 12. Great D that time from Jordan. And there's the drive. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Now here's Walker. 8 points for him. Back to Williams. Fires from deep. Chicago grabs the miss. Pippen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Jordan. Here's Armstrong. Sweet little floater. Armstrong's got his first points in this one.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Williams passes to Wade. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his 8th assist in the game.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
Back to Wade. The shot comes out. Jordan with some nice D. Here's the break. And Pippen slams it in.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now here's Williams. 7 points in the game. Bucket is good. 31 points for Wade.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Chicago calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Morning's checked in for Miami. Payton comes in for Jason Williams. Kings checked in for the Bulls. Payton against Armstrong. And Jordan has it in the corner. Five on the clock. And the Bulls with another miss. The Heat leading by 20.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
James Posey's checked in for Miami. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Wade passes to Walker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. 10 points for Walker.
Great work right there on the inbounds play. Getting the bucket before the D has time to react.
Jordan against Wade. Excellent D from Wade. And Walker's got the ball here for the Heat. Wade outside. Back to Walker. He goes up again. That shot off. Some solid defense from Grant. Morning against Jordan. To the inside. Here's Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Outside, Walker. Back to Wade. Two points. That one goes. Wade's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Here's Pippen. He takes it in. Walker with some nice D. The Heat leading by 22. Payton outside. He feeds it to Posey. 6 on the shot clock. Payton against Grant. Payton's shot is off. Now Pippen. 15 points in the game. Kicks it to Armstrong. Pass to Grant. No good that time. And Miami the other way now. And Wade slams it in.
Look at Wade attacking the open floor. He's so awesome at knowing what route to run in transition.
And here are the Bulls now. Outside Jordan. Passes it to Pippen. Back to Jordan. Chicago making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Grant. McRae has come in for Scottie Pippen. And it's Paxson in for B.J. Armstrong. Miami on defense. Jordan the pass to King. 6 to shoot. Looking to get it going. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. King's got 8 points.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. A tough one.
Wade drives in, and Jordan sends it back. Paxson against Payton. And here's Paxson. To the middle. Here's Williams. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
Wade against Paxson. Wade passes to Posey. Now here's Payton. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight. From 12 feet out. It's hauled in by the Heat.
It's been a struggle for him this quarter, but he's not losing confidence. I mean, he keeps firing. Give him credit for that.
Walker finds the open look, and it's on target. Walker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And the pass to King. Jordan against Wade. Pass to Williams. The shot misses. Walker with some nice D. Jordan against Wade. Dishes it to Payton. Poked away. On the wing, Dwayne Wade. Guarded by Paxson. Count it. And that's now 37 points for Wade.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's McRae. No points in the game yet for him. Here's King. Another shot. And Mourning sends it back.
And that's his signature. Mourning, a fantastic defender. Phenomenal at using those long arms to reject shots.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Miami.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
In transition, here comes Miami.
Wade is an active defender. He's superb at slapping the ball away from the opposition.
They're struggling to keep up.
Yeah, and we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
Williams passes to King. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Alonzo Mourning. Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on the free throw. A different look for Miami. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Walker. And it's Williams in for Dwayne Wade. And he's good on the second. And here are the Heat. Outside Williams. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Paxson. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 5 assists in the game. Now here's Williams. From deep. He can't get that one. And so it's the Miami Heat rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. It seems like nothing they do can go wrong as they string together one successful possession after another and are simply running away with this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. So for Chicago right now, Williams is out there with Purdue. Then there's McCray. That's John Paxson. And it's Walker in at the 2. And it's Wright missing. Here's McCray. Pass to Paxson. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Good work there as it goes.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
Floats it up for Walker. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Brown with it. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Anderson outside. Puts up a 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's McCray. Rodney McCray scoring there. Part of that Louisville team that won the NCAA title in 1980.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Here's Brown, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
That free throw good from Brown. And Brown drops them both. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Outside Williams. Back to Walker. Rebound by Doliak. It's right on the wing. Rebound by the Bulls. Down low. Here's Walker. It's hauled in by the Heat. Haslam's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Inside, and the jam by Udonis Haslem.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Paxson against Brown. Back to Walker. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
Cartwright's checked in for the Bulls. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Now Brown, right outside. It's blocked. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. The shot's good.
How about the feel and the awareness he had there, finding his teammate behind the defense on the break.
Right outside. Back to Brown. He kicks it to Anderson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Haslam, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Chicago called for the foul.
At the line,
The first one falls. Haslam hits both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
To the inside, Cartwright, and the jam by Bill Cartwright.
Now that's how you lead your teammate into an easy scoring chance. I love that assist.
Brown with the bounce pass. Wright against Purdue. Wright dishes to Brown. The kick out to Wright.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Haslam against Purdue. Haslam, the pass to Wright.
And they're trying to stretch that lead out with the three-point shot, but their percentage hasn't been what they'd like it to be here in the second half.
This game would have a different look if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, 100% from the field for him.
So it's Chicago now, following the score by Miami. Cartwright misses. Anderson against Paxson. Passes it to Brown. The pass to Wright. Shot clock at 6. Feeds to Haslam. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
at the line, Haslam.
That's good from Haslam. Brown, he's checked in for Paxson. Good on both. here are the Bulls now. Outside, Walker. It's hauled in by Brown. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Miami. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Anderson dishes to Haslam. Miss for the first time from the floor. Puts him at 7 for 8. Here's McCray. Defended by Anderson. Cartwright misses. And it's the Heat with the ball. And here is Brown. With some arc. Will Perdue grabs the miss. Purdue's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's McCray. And he drives in. Count it.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Wright. Lets a floater go. That shot misses. And the Bulls going the other way now.
You got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
He hits Brown with the drive. Perdue with the ball. Picked up by Brown. It's stolen by Haslam. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. And there's the feed to Brown. They get a hand on it. Pass to Haslam. It's blocked. And they get it back. Anderson dishes to Brown. Anderson passes to Brown. Just 4 to shoot. Tries yet again. And the jumper is good. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Now here's Brown. Wright looking around. Anderson outside. Passes to Doliak. And there's the pass to Wright. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brown. Walker with some nice D. And the Bulls with possession. Here's McCray. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Doliak. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doliak's got his first points of the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Here's Cartwright. And it's Haslam with the rebound. Haslam's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Brown against Wright. He dishes it to Haslam. Good ball movement here by Miami. Wright outside. Brown finds Wright. The Heat need to get a shot off. They get it back. Haslam. And it's denied. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. McCray passes to Walker. Brown outside. Pass to Perdue. Here's Brown. Shoots over Brown. And it's Brown missing. Miami with the ball. Got a hand on it. Pass to McCray. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Brown outside. Wright outside. Back to Brown. Over Perdue. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And Chicago has possession. Here's Walker. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Now here's Anderson. To the wing on the left. Shoots a fader. Chicago grabs the miss. Purdue's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Left side, Walker. Passes it to McCray. Walker looking for an opening. The pass to Purdue. Banked in off the glass.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Fades and shoots. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Wright finds Anderson. There's Brown with the 3. Purdue with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's Doliak. Here's Haslam. And nothing is falling for him right now. And the Bulls with possession. And Walker kicks to McCray. Brown outside. Walker in the corner. He can't hit that time. And it's Miami the other way. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brown with it. Wright outside. Back to Brown. Here's Doliak. Pass to Wright. Shoots over Walker. Miami no good on that time either.
Turns an easy jump shot into a tough one by going to the fadeaway. I mean, look what happened.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.